My name is Mark Isbell. I farm with my family. We grow about 3,500 acres of rice here in southeastern Humnoke County, and we only grow rice, which makes us unique. Rice is a very important crop to Arkansas, and Arkansas is very important for rice. About 50% of the rice grown in the United States is grown here in Arkansas. It's very unique for a farm to only grow rice, and we do that because our soil types sort of tell us that we have to do that because they're very heavy clay. And that began years ago when my father and grandfather started zero grading all of our land and making it as efficient as it could be for rice production. There's many different types of varieties of rice. The primary one that's grown here in Arkansas is long grain. There's also some medium grain. But since we only grow rice here on our farm, we have to find a way to diversify within that, since we don't grow other crops. And my father began growing Japanese rice many years ago, which we at one point exported to Japan. And stemming from that, we began growing sake rice, which is rice, a very special type of rice that's used to make high-end Japanese sake. And we've been growing that business over recent years and are excited about where those opportunities might go. So our relationship with Farm Credit began back in 2004. And it's been strong and getting stronger ever since. It's made possible the solar panels you see here behind us that have added a lot of efficiency to our farm. At the moment, they provide about 30 to 35% of the energy use here on our farm. Electricity goes back into the grid through net metering. Whether we're using it at that moment or not, we're getting credit for it because someone's using it. And then throughout the year, as we use electricity on the farm, those credits come back off. So it defrays some of the costs that we would normally pay the utility, and it does so in a way that's more environmentally friendly. We're able to irrigate in a way that diminishes the amount of methane that's produced by 2/3 from regular methods, and uses about 1/3 of the water that is used in traditional methods of rice farming. You know, the great thing about Farm Credit and AgHeritage is that you're not just a customer, you're a member. And when you're a member, that means that you get to take advantage from the growth and the benefits that come to the organization, and that comes through patronage. Depending on how Farm Credit did that year, you receive a certain percentage back of the interest and the cost that you've paid in the form of patronage. And it's always nice to get that as an added benefit, and also as a reminder that you're in this together, that you're part of something other than just being a customer. I was recently named to the board of AgHeritage, which is part of Farm Credit. What I've been able to see already is that the organization cares about the members and cares about the path that we have before us, and the thing that we have to accomplish, which is to make sure that there's strong credit available in rural communities, which wasn't always the case. Farm Credit has really filled that gap, and I feel like AgHeritage has really taken that even further in making sure that rural communities can be more prosperous. The best thing about Farm Credit has been customer service. So not everybody has the expertise or the knowledge about how things work on a farm and how different things look on a farm, and having a partner that we can work with that really understands that makes a really big difference.